Today's video is going to be about an unboxing for this tank from Alyssa Seahorse Savvy. So here is the package from Alyssa Seahorse Savvy. I put in an order of inverts and a couple different macroalgae in the box. Here we have an acclimation guide and then a packing slip. Let's open the box. So it's nice and packed. We've got some heat packs in here. This came from Maryland and also in Florida. We're cold for Florida. We're like in the 50s, but heat pack is still warm. It arrived at 10:30 next day. And inside everything looks good. And let's see what we got. Looks like it arrived alive and in good condition. And now I'm going to float them in the tank to acclimate them to the temperature. I'll be back in a few minutes. So here's everything in the tank, and I'll let it sit in here for about 30 minutes, and then we will unbag it and put it into the tank. I've turned the lights down low on the tank to prevent stress for the invertebrates. So here I am allowing some of my students to take the orange clawed hermit crabs and put them into the tank. They really enjoyed this process of placing the invertebrates in the tank, and that's one of the reasons why I'm putting all invertebrates in here, is so that the kids can enjoy being able to touch these creatures and observe them, and also be able to do experiments with the different corals that I'll be putting in there. So this is going to be a very active tank with students being able to work and put hands in the tank on a regular basis.
My floor tile, you know? I just gotta grab the tile and then mine is way back.
I also allowed some of the students to put some inverts into the clownfish tank.
That looked like it hurt.
One of the inverts I was most excited about was this Halloween hermit crab. Look at the colors on his body.
Halloween black crab. Halloween hermit crab. Halloween crab.
Here's another invert that I was really looking forward to, and I think the kids will really enjoy, is this red sea star. It's nice and colorful, arrived healthy. The girl wasn't sure how to pick it up. She was trying to be gentle, and I was telling her she couldn't pick it up by her fingers, otherwise she would possibly pull off one of the legs. So after some time, I picked it up and put it in her hand for her, and she placed it in the tank.
I did it! I didn't kill it. No, he's alive. He messed with Ohio.
Next, we have sea cucumber. It's going to be some interesting conversations on how this invert eats and keeps the sand bed clean. Lastly, we have some emerald crabs, which I put into the tank. So the tank is clearing up. All the inverts are in. The kids really enjoyed putting the inverts into the tank. Everything looks good and is moving around. We have a emerald crab right up here munching in the little black container I have the other 2 emerald crabs. I'm going to take those home because I have some bubble algae I need to deal with. We see here's another one crab that I have, and then we have over here, we have our sea slug, or can't remember the name of it now. So here we have one of the turbos, chestnut turbos, I believe. And then you can see the emerald crabs are poking out. They are going home, and I'm going to put them in another tank that has some bubble algae that they'll really enjoy. Here we have the sea cucumber. I'm sure we'll have some great fun and discussions on what it does and how it eats, how it cleans the sand bed. Here's one of the red claws, or orange claws, in kind of one of the caves. This is the blue hypnea. I have glued that to a rock. Really excited about that. Hopefully I can get that to color up and look really good in the tank. The Halamidia looks really good, and I added some more sand to bury the root structure, so hopefully that will do well also and color up a nice green color. And here we have some of the Trocus snails, and of course one of them has got himself stuck in one of the holes in the frag plug, so I'll have to go save him. Sometimes I feel like snails just they don't do well, they don't survive well because they just kind of put themselves in situations they can't get out of. So overall, I'm really happy with the way things turned out. I will give an update tomorrow and see, once the tank clears, what inverts are still out and about. And I think the kids are really going to enjoy watching the inverts move around and doing different experiments and learning about different corals and macroalgae in this tank. So I'm very happy with the purchases I made from Seahorse Savvy. The kids are going to really enjoy learning about and being able to interact with these invertebrates.